You're listening to the Major Pod Network, the only place where your favorite toy store, card shop, arcade, theme park, and arena are all on the same block. Scratch that major itch.
Baby, here we are, the To Be Continued Volume 5. Is it 5?
Yeah,
Volume 5, Episode 5. I like to put the volume in there. And we are continuing the legend talk about, my little run with the legends. You know, it was fun. It was memorable. And I think we left off with, was it Piper and Lopper and all of them?
Yeah, so let's see here. The last one we talked about was we talked about Doink the Clown.
Oh yeah, we did, and then DDP came out.
DDP came out. Yeah, so that's where we're picking up. Well, Heath, what's up, man? How's it going?
Man, I'm good. I'm tired, being honest, man. I'm tired today.
As we record this, it's Tuesday, May 30th at 11 in the morning. That's usually the time we record, but we have to get this out before the end of the month.
Yeah,
because this is for May. We owe the May people this episode, so I said we got to do it either today or tomorrow.
It's so true, and honestly, man, when we're busy men, but we always do find that little time to do this and have fun, BS. So I enjoy it, and I enjoy your company while we do it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, you've had a busy week. I have too. So it's like a lot of traveling, a lot of different time zones, coming home, being daddy, and then have to go right back out.
Yeah. I mean, my podcast people know I got in midday yesterday and then had to do all the podcast stuff. Prep for the podcast last night. We recorded it. We got the episode up, and then here we go. And I'm back to San Diego tonight. But speaking of that, I did hear that you watched the AEW pay-per-view.
Yes, I did.
You had a good time watching. Were you surprised to see your podcast partner on the screen?
Brother, I popped.
He's in AEW,
right? I even said that, I think.
Yeah.
No, it was all right. So if you people don't know yet, I'm not a real big watch wrestling type of guy anymore. You know, when I first started, I studied, I did everything, but now it's like, I got a little older, I have kids. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy watching it. I do, because I love it. But it's one of those things that we're like, do I actually like sit down and watch every episode? Hell no, not even close, not even a percentage, So it's one of those things like, long week, getting in, having another FWF little show, which your scene was amazing.
Oh,
and
nice.
I popped. Nice. Oh, bro, I was laughing like really hard. And you're over there saying, Siri, call it. Oh, I'm dying. I'm like, that would really happen though. That would happen if you were in real life.
Exactly.
Oh, it made me laugh. But all that stuff. And then I sat down and watched the pay-per-view, which honestly, it wasn't a bad pay-per-view at all. I just thought it was so long. Like, I did not realize that every match had a 30-minute time limit, to where, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's long. Like, I'd be like, Tony, man, like, I got a good 10, I can give you an excellent 10.
Yeah.
A little bit after that, bro, I don't know about these 30 minutes, man.
That's kind of the style of AEW shows, especially the big pay-per-views.
Yeah, man.
There's only like 5 a year or whatever, so they try to go all out for those. But
they got like 5 manias.
Yes,
you know what I mean? It's just boom, everything, boom, everything, and then it just everybody was topping everybody with everything too, man. And it's like you got exploding shoes, you got blood everywhere, you got Jade coming out doing some nice little dance for an entrance.
That was pretty cool,
like, right? And it's just like, whoa, okay, like I can see how people can be a fan. Like, that's just a fact.
Absolutely.
It's like, it's entertaining, it's good, and they give you a lot of wrestling. So the diehard wrestling fans love it.
Yep.
That's how I feel anyway. But there were some people I'm just like, who is this guy? Like, I've never met him or saw him, So I'm like getting knowledge of all these new wrestlers where I'm like, holy shit. And these guys are doing these moonsaults into a front flip, into a back flip. And I'm like, how do they even do that?
Do you remember a guy that maybe impressed you big time, or a guy or a girl that was like, oh man, somebody who wasn't on your radar?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Jade surprised me.
Yeah.
And why I say that is because she is still brand new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's only been in it for, 3 years? Yeah, 2 years. But dude, she owns it, and she has it. She has the look, she has the ability. I mean, she looks like, a little Greek god. So it's like she has everything going for her. She just needs to keep her nose clean and keep going. You know what I mean?
And I think she awesome. Will. Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah,
I said,
totally.
I was thinking, I've seen her for the last 2 years front row, so I've seen her grow into this confident performer. And I think this whole pay-per-view, some of her best performances, best matches.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this, when I saw her practicing that dance on the way to the ring, I was like, listen, I'll have the guy send me when you're already in the ring, because I do not think I can be anywhere near that dance.
Brother, we all were praying. We're just like, come on, Mark, you got to come out. You got to come out. You're going to come and do one of these things, like something. Oh,
no, wait. I was like, well, get them out of there. And
I got a little deflated when it didn't happen.
Sorry to disappoint, guys.
I thought he's on Crip Walk or something.
Yeah, that's her show. So whatever.
But anyway. It was good though. It was good.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you watched.
Me too.
Okay, we have a couple follow-ups from last week. Cody Exit says this episode is absolute gold. Sid has a country accent. Damn near 60-year-old Vader wanted to hit a moonsault. So people really love the stories.
Hey, it's all true, man.
Here's a cool follow-up. Johnny JB says, not a question, but a follow-up to a question Heath answered a few episodes ago. My family and I went to a 2-week vacation in Europe, visiting several countries. Heath advised me to pack for 7 days and wash in the middle of the vacation. Well, it worked out great. We had plenty of room for souvenirs that we bought. Thanks, Heath.
Yeah, bud. See, I've been traveling for years. I know the ins and outs. Get some packing cubes next time, man. They work wonderful.
Absolutely.
I'm a packing cube type of dude.
Ryan Roberts says,
dude, I'm glad you had a good trip in Europe, man. That's awesome.
Actually, I was following Johnny JB's pictures. Pretty epic.
Awesome.
Ryan Roberts says, y'all nailed it with Sid having an Arkansas accent. He's from West Memphis, Arkansas. I remember he used to eat at the restaurant I worked at downtown Memphis.
Nice.
Would come in his jean shorts that were too short, button-up shirt tucked into his shorts, white socks up to his knees, and white tennis shoes. Looked like such the country old man. Very nice guy, though. Legends on Raw, long-form topic, part 2. So,
brother, yes, that's his get-up. That is his total get-up. And he's so country. I swear I took a step back when he opened his mouth and started talking to me. I was like, whoa, huh? Like, this is, what in the world? Blew my mind, bro.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Dude, trust me. I hope to God he's at a signing and you get to talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll hear it.
Okay, so last month we talked about Vader. We talked about Cyndi Lauper, Wendy Richter, Piper, right? Then we talked about
Sid,
and then we talked about Doink. Okay.
And DDP.
Yeah, part of the same thing.
Yep.
So here we are. We're picking up July 12th, 2012.
Woo! 2012.
It aired. This is crazy.
What?
This is very weird. July 12th, 2012, and it aired August 15th, 2012.
Okay.
WWE NXT number 130, season 6, episode 9, Full Sail University, Winter Park, Florida. Scotty Too Hottie beat you via pinfall.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, that was Scotty's last match.
In the WWE.
In the WWE, yes. I had his last match down at NXT because I remember when they were doing the whole legend stuff, they were like, all right, man, we're going to bring you here. We're going to put you there, to just go against all of them. But yeah, I remember that. It was Scotty just coming in, just having a feel-good match, man. That's all it was. I'm talking junk. He comes in, does his dance. Everybody wants to see the damn worm. We gave him the worm, it was one of those just feel-good matches just so he can have a good time, man. And he actually came and thanked me so many times just because it was just fun and easy, man. It was just one of those matches. But he actually put it out on Twitter when someone put a clip of it out. He was like, yeah, that was my last match in WWE. And I was like, oh, wow. Holy shit. Yeah. So it was kind of cool. Not cool, but yeah, cool. You know what I mean? It's not cool as the last match, but it was cool that I had it.
No, it's great to have that moment.
Yeah, and he's such a sweetheart too. Such a nice guy. Very knowledgeable. If you ask him anything, he'll answer it to his best, Yeah. Yeah, I like Scotty. He's a sweetheart. And he has one hell of a worm.
Yeah, we had him on the
Yeah.
we had him on a live show. We've had him on FWF. So yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
he's part of the fam. Here's the
Oh,
question
yeah.
though. It's weird though, because this whole angle kind of wraps up
I
at
don't remember it airing later, though.
oh well, so yeah, I'm not sure. So I mean, it recorded July 12th, says it aired August 15th. That'd be wacky because the Raw 1000, which wrapped up the angle, was
Yeah.
July 23rd. So that would have been a couple weeks later. But whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Was there any problem? Were you ever like? I mean, when they sent you to NXT, were you like, oh no?
Oh, no, not at all. Because, like, I already knew that I had a contract on Raw. So it was like they're just shipping me down to do a few things and shipping me back up. I mean, they even sent me down there to have a match with Rollins when he was the NXT champ.
Oh,
So,
really? Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
so I had to go down there and work him once. But I think it was before Scotty. But then there was when WWE was doing like a kids show. And this was like right after all the legend stuff when I was still doing like a one-man band thing.
Mhm.
And I had to go down there with a kid to announce me. I had to work Big Show. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
like, yeah, they had me down there doing like some guest spots and everything.
Got
But
it.
no, I didn't worry about getting sent back to NXT until I was at like when I was at Nexus and like we didn't advance to the winner's circle. And I'm just like, oh man, I
Yeah.
gotta go back down there. Oh, I thought I was here, you know. But that was the only time. After that, it was like, man, I'm either gonna get fired or they're gonna keep me. Like, who knows?
Right.
You know. So yeah. But no,
Well, we'll definitely talk about the Nexus run someday on the show.
Oh yeah.
All right, July 16th, 2012, Raw 999, season 20, episode 29. Mandalay Bay Casino, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Woo.
I was just in Las Vegas. Obviously, we talked about it. You come out, you say, okay, who's it going to be this week? Because I know a Raw legend is about to come out. I'm not stupid, people. And then Rikishi comes out.
Yep.
Pinfall by
September
Bonsai
what?
Drop, preceded by Stinkface.
Was this September what?
No, this is July 16th.
July 16th. Oh, it was the day after my birthday.
Really?
July 15th is my birthday.
Okay.
So I remember we all flew in and it was late and we all just went out to a bar and just started drinking and having fun because it was my birthday.
Yeah.
So everyone
absolutely.
wanted to take me out. We're drinking, we're having fun. They had little cakes and all this stuff. And I remember we just partied a little too much.
Mhm.
And we get back to the room, waking up, and I'm just like death, just I get to Raw, and I remember like looking up, and it was me and Keish. I remember getting underneath the table and sleeping for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, but we all were hurting, like everyone was hurting.
Yeah.
And I remember I slept about 2 hours, and I got up, and I remember I went over to Keish. I was like, "Hey, bud," and he gave me a hug, and all that stuff. And we're just sitting there talking because like I'm good friends with the twins.
Right.
So.
Exactly.
So I remember he looked at me. He was like, "So I heard your birthday was yesterday," and
Yeah.
I'm just like, "Yeah." He was like, "Don't worry, it's gonna be easy."
Yeah.
I said, "Dude, thank you so much." He was like, "Just cut." He was like, he actually said he's like, "We don't have much time anyway," and I think this is the seg where afterwards the twins danced with him.
Yeah. I was just going to say that.
So we wanted that to be like the moment, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like it was a cool family moment for him, man. Like, and I remember after I lost and I rolled out, and I might watching it being like, damn, that's pretty cool,
Mhm.
But I just remember I was hurting when we all were hurting. And I just remember Keish was like, brother, I've been there. I get it. Don't worry. He was
Yeah.
like, it's going to be easy. And it was, he took me under and be like, don't worry, baby. I got you. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my ass. Happy birthday. Here's my ass. Was there any concern about the Bonsai Drop or the Stink Face?
Stink face, bro, of course. I'm just like, man, that's a big old ass that's going to be in my face. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, damn it, But I always heard that he always would clean up if he liked you, and he wouldn't if he didn't.
Okay.
So he smelled like damn Dawn detergent to me, man. Like it wasn't bad, So it was
I said this on the podcast. I took it on the Indies. It was not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't. And it ain't like he throws it in your face, man. It's like the cheek would rub it,
Exactly.
But there's some guys that you can see that he was like, man, I don't really care for him, so I'm going to let him feel my crack, So, dude, you can watch it. It's there,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
But no, Keish has always been so friendly and nice to me. Like the whole Samoan family, man. It's like their nature, I feel. Like they're sweethearts.
So
Don't
you're
rub
saying
them
Heath
the
is
wrong
oops.
way. Oh, yeah, I'm an honorary Oos, I would say.
All right.
But no, it was one of those things where like I would never in my life double cross any of them because they're all tough as hell and they're lovely and I'm just a good person and would never want to. But like they are so loving, but then again, don't cross them, man, because they can get vicious easy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're winding down here. We're getting to the end. July. So that was Raw.
That was the 16th, right after my birthday.
Yep. And then July 17th, actually, next day, the SmackDown tapings. It airs July 20th. Valley View Casino Center, San Diego, California. Oh, wow. Look at this. You're doing the exact same loop. So you did Vegas to San Diego. That's AEW did Vegas to San Diego. That's what I'm going to.
Yeah.
You say my luck is about to change, and you know why? Because I said it's going to, people.
That was my line.
So here comes Road Warrior Animal.
Yes.
Pinfall via elbow drop preceded by power slam. What do we got with this one?
Power slam and then the elbow.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Well,
is that what you said?
It said elbow drop preceded by power slam, but
whichever.
Yeah.
All right. So I got there and I just remember I didn't see Animal at all. Like at all. I remember I walked in the catering and he was eating and he was with Johnny Ace. And I mean, the brothers are just sitting there chilling. Johnny was like, "Oh, you're working, at Joe today, this and that, da, da, da." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, this is great." He's like, "He's stiff as shit." I said, "That's some rumors, And then, Joe's just sitting there like, "Nah, man, that was back in my 20s and 30s. He was like, I don't even want to get hit right now, Yep. But he was just cool. But I didn't really get to spend too much time with him. It was literally like he stayed in the office. Like he was talking, I guess, with Johnny and whoever else. Yeah. And I remember like SmackDown started and I'm like, well, can I at least know the finish? Something here. And then like Johnny came and got me and told me to go in their little office to where he was at. And he was painting his face, bro. And I wished I could be like I don't want to say Mark, but like, I wished I had a camera and being like, dude, I'm with Animal painting his face, stuff like that, to where like I have it in my memory, but my memory sucks. So it's going to fade one day. Yeah. But I literally was watching him paint his face to where I'm like, damn, now I just walked into a hell of a moment, Right. So this is cool.
Yeah.
And he literally was like, "Kid, we don't have long." And I said, "Nah, I never do, man." Like that.
Yeah.
Bro, and he popped and he was like, "Well," he's like, "I don't have my partner to do the doomsday device." And I was like, "Yep, no, we can't do that." And he was like, "So I'm going to hit you with the power slam."
Okay.
I said, "Easy, Yeah. And then I asked him, I was like, "What else would you like to do?" He's like, "It don't matter." Like, he was just like you could probably tell that they don't call shit. Yes. You know what I mean? Like, It's just like, he was just painting his face and just being like, "It don't matter. I don't care, blah, blah, blah," And literally I don't even recall all the match because we didn't call nothing. It was like I knew a power slam and an elbow. I don't even know why he did the elbow. I thought it was going to be a power slam. Yeah. And then he dropped an elbow afterwards, and it was 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, I'm just going to lay. But afterwards, he'd thank me and everything and all that. But like, I never got to have like calling the match and going over what was going to do and everything just because he just didn't want to. And I was just like, "Yeah, I guess I'll cut you down here and we can come back with that." And he's like, "Yeah, whatever." And I'm in the ring just calling stuff and he's just, "Yeah, okay."
It was long enough that you got a little bit of offense or whatever.
Bro, it was like nothing. Like I had a couple kicks and punches. Yeah. Like, but it's Animal. So I don't give a damn. It was a cool moment,
Exactly.
But the whole thing that I remember about me and Animal was literally Johnny coming to get me and me going back and I'm walking in and he's just in the mirror, painting. And I'm just like, "Whoa, like this is cool, man." Like his little prep, and I'm like, "Man, this is pretty cool." And that right there is the moment that I got from that whole thing, was I literally got to see him then get ready and paint his face to where it's like he's getting into the gimmick. So it was a cool moment. Like,
and so far you've pleased all of the legends. Which is great, right?
I don't think not one had a problem with me. Unless they did, come forward and let me know what happened, Yeah. But like, bro, they were all mad cool with me.
Yeah, what I've learned is, you can't always please, the internet, the Twitter, whatever the hell. People are always going to talk shit. But
of course.
But if you can, do good by the legends, do good by the people that have been in the business for a long time, you're doing something.
Your peers, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
If you got the respect by your peers, that's all you win. You won.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
All right, here we go, baby. July 23rd, 2012, Raw 1000, Scott Trade Center, St. Louis, Missouri. Now I remember I am not back in the business at this point. I am solely a fan, and I was so excited for Raw 1000. And I don't remember much, but I do remember it delivered in my opinion.
Yeah.
But anyway, the match is Lita. No disqualification match. Okay. After the bell rang, Lita announced she's hired some protection, the APA.
Yep.
You attempt to leave, but you're stopped by Road Warrior Animal, Vader, Rikishi, Doink the Clown, portrayed by Steve Lombardi, Psycho Sid, Diamond Dallas Page, and Roddy Piper, in addition to Bob Backlund and Sergeant Slaughter. Take the twist of fate from Lita, clothesline from hell from JBL, pinfall by the Lita Salt, and then following the victory, we get a damn from Ron Simmons.
Damn right.
So how was this day?
It was one of the best days of my wrestling career. And I say that is because who in the hell else can say that they are laying down in the middle of a ring looking up and seeing every damn walking legend staring at him?
Yeah.
You know what, dude, there's a picture out there and I'll send it to you so you can put it up here. Yeah. But I want a painting of it, man. Yeah. Like a cartoon painting of it. It's one of those pictures where I'm like, damn right I was in there. Look at that shit. You know, like it was just a cool moment for me. Certainly the whole fact, like just to build up to it, man. And it was just the most simplest things. Like it was so simple. I cut a promo. Here comes Lita. She cuts a promo. Here comes APA. I'm just like, y'all can kiss my ass. I'm out. I ain't get my ass whooped by y'all three. Done. I leave. They say, you know, what was it? 9 to 11 legends come out. Yeah, and I'm just like, whoa. And I just remember the whole sale. I wanted to be like, what's the greater evil? You know, like, what should I do? What should I do? Yeah. But what's crazy is that Vader, bro, he pulled the trigger too soon. We were you can watch the video. We were supposed to like have that whole standoff to where like I go this way, they take a step, I turn back around, I'm like, oh, I look back, I take a step, they come forward. Dude, Vader just went. he just came. I did one of these. And he's there, and I'm like, here's Sid. You can see Sid like softball running, catching up to me. They throw me in the ring, you know, and I'm like, what the hell? Just get the hell away from me, you old fucks, you know. Turn around, and then boom, 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 and then JBL, dude, he took my head off.
Were you friends with him or not really?
It was we liked each other because we were country, but we didn't really know each other at the moment.
Got it.
And the funny thing about it, Road Dogg can even vouch for this. He looked at me and he said, hey, whenever you walk out, tell JBL not to be a pussy and lay it in. And I said, really? He says, I dare you. I said, all right. He's like, you won't do it. I said, watch. Brother, we're in Gorilla, my music hit. I looked at JBL. I said, hey, make sure that you lay that in and not be a pussy. And I walked out, brother, and Road Dogg popped so huge. And he said, JBL was like, that son of a bitch.
Oh, you know? My God.
Brother, I walked out, did the promo, did all the shit. Watch the damn clothesline, bro. Just watch it. I was on top of my head. Like, it looked like I'm breakdancing. Like, for real. Like, I'm on top of my head. And Amy was like, yeah, I would like to do the moonsault in this corner. Yeah. And you can see, bro, he throws it so hard that he, like, lands on the mat. Like, he's on the ground. I am sticking up like I just got torpedoed. Yeah. You know, and then you can see me put my hand back and like try to move my weight because I didn't want to go backwards, you know, and I had to go back this way to get in the corner where Amy wanted me. Right. And you could just see me like and then I fall in place and Amy's right behind me and she's like selling backwards, like, oh no, he's gonna hit me. But then I fell forward. She was like, oh, and she goes up and hits the moonsault.
That is crazy. So did JBL say anything to you after?
Brother, he loved me afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
I said, brother, I said, damn. He was like, you shouldn't have opened your mouth. I said, yeah. But then he like gave me a little like huggy thing and was like, let's have a beer. Yeah. I said, I would love to.
Perfect. You earned the respect.
Bro. And then after that, it was like we were cool in Europe. I got to be on this JBL and Cole show that they did for YouTube. Yep. You know, and I was his nephew, Clem Layfield, you know, and I used to call him Uncle John. You know, I still to this day call him Uncle John when I see him. I'm like, Uncle John. And he just turns out, Clem.
That's perfect.
Dude, I know everyone's always like, oh, JBL, he's a bully. He's this. Man, like, I don't know if I'm just I get it, or like, I don't want to say a bully, but like, he's always been so good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I cannot say a bad word about that man. And I know a lot of people can, probably when he was in his 20s and stuff. And he was, we all were stupid in our 20s, man. I know I was so stupid, right. But it was just like, he's just been so good to me, But I ain't gonna lie, man. Watch it back. He lays me up to where I'm torpedoed in the ground, bro. It hit, bro, to where I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have said it.
Now, were you able to get like a picture with everybody after or not?
Nah, man, I never did. I never did. I was that guy that was, when you're,
I wouldn't have
coming up. They're just like, hey, don't you ever ask for a picture.
Yeah,
you mark. Don't you be a mark. You're in the same spot as them. Don't you dare. And now I look back and I'm telling every kid, I was like, take a picture with me. Take a picture with me. I'm like, dude, don't lose these moments. I still yet have got a picture with Sting, and I met him like 4 times because I'm such a pussy and I won't ask him for a picture.
Yeah,
and he's my favorite. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But it's just like, I don't have any unless what they took. And I'm like, ooh, I can take this because they took it.
You've got the one where everybody's standing over you. So that's probably.
Bro, beautiful picture. I want that in a big old painting.
So here's the question. Is there any legend that you can think of that if you were like picking another night that you didn't get to work that you would have loved to?
That's living?
Yeah. Or could have been at the time.
Sting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right.
Brother, he's the one. He's just the one. Like, I retired, man. I just retire if I work Sting. Hey, get me in a one night only match at AEW with him.
All right.
Bro, I'll just kick him. Yeah. Let him just do his comeback on me, man. I'm good.
All right. I'll be your manager too.
Hey, I love it. Yeah, I got a special guest and we're gonna take Sting out. And
for no reason.
Sting. No damn reason.
All right, Wayne Cordova's got a great question. He says 10 years from now, a young and up and coming wrestler is going to be repeating the Heath versus Legend segment. Name 3 guys from today that you'd consider to be legends for that segment in the future. They obviously need to be big names that'll get a Legends pop and we're willing to lose to a brash young guy or beat him. All right, so
lose. I had to lose to all these legends.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, so we're talking 15 years from now. Who's coming back for that? First of all, I think you do it.
I think I'd have
back
to
as one of the legends.
I'd have to.
Yeah, get a sidekick
kid. You're reminding me a lot of myself back in the day. I used to do this shit,
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd have been that's easy story right there. But like, damn,
I actually think Broski's could be like one of those dudes.
Dude, definitely, because dude, think about it. He's got off of WWE and has been more over outside of it than he is in it, But no, it definitely could be.
Whatever day, because it's going to happen someday when
of course
the woo on Raw, people are going to lose their minds.
Of course they will. Man, I guarantee if my music hit the whole one-man band stuff, people would be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like I wouldn't want to just come back for an entrance to lose. I would like to come back at like a Rumble.
Yeah,
that'd be the cool thing. But the legends of the future. I mean, let's think.
Maybe X-Pac could. He could maybe if he still has some in the tank.
Maybe. Gangrel. Right.
Yeah.
But you got to think though.
Well, today, if somebody's like active today.
Yeah, 15 years from now. I mean, maybe people like. 15 years from now, I'll be 55.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit. I don't know if I'll be like, kid, I'll be honky at the time. But you got one bump,
Maybe Bobby Lashley come back.
Lashley definitely could.
Get a big
geez, man. I hate these damn questions that put me on the spot. I go blank. I would be horrible at Family Feud.
I'm trying to think of like characters because all the guys you wrestled were like crazy characters. So like maybe like Elias, like Elias song.
Maybe
sings a song.
I want to try to think of someone that had an IC title and above.
True.
Because those are the ones that's actually spotlighted. I mean, yeah, I might have had tons of
these
gimmicks.
Guys were all like, champions.
I mean, think about it. Sid, Piper, and them, Vader, Keith. Like these are like names that people are like, oh, I definitely remember them. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, maybe like in 15 years of Seth Rollins, maybe he's on top right now, though. But like,
he's probably still going in 15 years. But maybe AJ Styles. He's a little older.
Hey, that AJ could have been a perfect one. Yeah. Who knows? Great question, bro. But
I think you and Broski are on the list.
Oh, I would have to start it, you know, or be in the middle.
I know. I think you either start it or finish it.
Yeah, one or the other. Oh yeah, one of them.
Speaking of being on the list, Heath, I got a list for you.
Damn it!
We're gonna go to segment two.
I literally forgot.
Heath reads a list. Heath reads a list. All right, here we go. We're back here. Heath, we talked about it in the beginning of the show. You watched the AEW pay-per-view.
I did.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
So I sent you a list of some AEW superstars.
Okay, fine.
I think there's.
You going to get me heat? You going to get me heat, bro?
I think there's some easy ones on here.
AEW roster. I'm sorry if I butcher it.
You might nail them all.
I'm not good at this.
So let's rock and roll with this list. 10
all right.
AEW superstars.
I'm opening it up right now.
Okay.
Heath reads a list. Number 1, Kenny Omega.
Nailed it.
Hey, I had a good Deep South match with him back in the day before he got all hairy up chest and threatened to kick Bill DeMont's ass and left.
I would love to see that.
Oh, bro, Kenny's awesome, man. He's always been cool. Number 2, Britt Baker.
Got it.
Number 3, Saraya. Oh, Beavis. Number 4, Daddy Magic. Daddy Magic.
You don't know Daddy Magic? You didn't see him? He's in the Jericho Appreciation Society. Matt Menard. He was in 2.0. He's great.
Is he the Italian-looking kid?
Yes, exactly. Yes, but
okay, yeah. Daddy Magic. I like that. Satnam Singh.
You nailed it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Shit, I thought I was gonna butcher it. Wheeler Yatu. Wheeler Yata.
Wheeler Yuta.
Yuta. My bad, Yuta. Oh shit. Oh, Penta L0. Penta L0 Modu. Mado. Damn, sorry, Penta. Number 8. Oh shit. Kanzosuke Tachita. Oh shit. I shit said it. I don't even want
Takeshita.
Takeshita.
Yes.
Oh man.
Great though.
It literally looked like take shitta.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Takeshita. That's all right.
Brother, my bad.
A lot of people.
Damn it. Danhausen, of course.
Nailed it.
Man. Dude, what was bad about me and Danhausen? It was so funny that there was a kid. You probably heard this from the Major Boys. There was a kid at a signing at the expo years ago, and I legit thought it was Danhausen. And I'm talking to this Mark that's like dressed as Danhausen. I'm like, bro, I like your shit, bro. Like, it's pretty entertaining.
No way. I never heard that.
We talk to Myers. He'll tell you. I don't. And Myers and them like, that wasn't him, right? I did this. I was like, yeah. And they're just like, they just laughed. They knew I was lying, Brother, yeah, it was bad. And then I met the real him, and then I was like, I could totally tell who he is now, Yeah. But then, I got to meet him, Ali Gimmick, and he's such a sweetheart,
Yeah,
Good,
I think
nice
he's an
kid.
asshole, but yeah.
Well, he hasn't been an asshole to me yet. I mean, we all have one,
Makes my life miserable. Yeah.
He's a shithead, then. Damn it.
All right, last one.
Oh, this is the best dude on the damn roster. The most intelligent, beautiful face, ripped body man that I've ever met. Smart Mark Sterling.
Boom.
Oh, baby.
All right, great job.
That wasn't too bad, but man, those 3 got me.
Yeah, I threw some easy ones and some curveballs.
Oh, bro, that was a curveball, all right.
All right, let's come back with the last segment.
Life
advice with Heath. Life advice with Heath. All right, we got a couple good questions. Let's do it easy. Let's do the harder one first. James Jackson says, "I love my job." Okay, follow this.
Yep.
I love my job.
But
the pay is not enough, and there is no development. What would Heath do? This is a tough one because I normally say do what you love.
I'm
always
always
doesn't really matter.
I say that all the time too, man. If you're mentally happy, it helps way more than making a lot of money and miserable.
Yep.
Because I've been there, bro. I've been on both ends of the spectrum, and I would pick over if I'm okay. So I wish I knew if he had a family, kids, and all that. That would help me out more. But okay, I'm thinking single man. Okay, hopefully young, right? You would think maybe. Yep. So I would say hold on to what you got because you love it, but look for another path to take for something that will please you mentally, money-wise, and everything. Because there's a lot of jobs that like mirror print each other. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can still do what I love here and everything, but I can do it that way too. You know? So like, if I was him, like I would don't just quit, bro. You can't just quit. Like you'll be up shit creek. Yep. Stick with it. Keep loving your job and doing it, although the pay isn't well. But if you still want to do that job, and you've been doing it for a while, go and talk to boss man. Put your big boy pants on and walk in there and say, hey, brother, I just want you to know I'm really good at my shit.
Yep.
Well, don't say it like that.
And no, right. And I love being here.
Yes, I love being here.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I want to be here. I want to be here.
Yeah.
But the pay isn't making what I need. Right. So I'm just wondering, is there any way I can get a bump? Is there any more I can get more hours? Is there any way, like something like that? Try first. But dude, don't just up and quit, because that'll just ruin everything for you, and you won't have no income coming in. But look at other revenues, man. But you don't have to move fast. Like, take your time. You got a job. You're making a little money, so keep it. But then always look at, another basket to fill up. You don't want to put your eggs in all in one. So
yeah, I've always found that in my life, that even taking the step towards the goals makes me happier, right? So like,
for sure,
when I felt like I was in like a dead end job back in like 2005, the process of starting to apply to grad schools made me feel at least I'm getting the ball rolling, and it made me feel like not such a waste of space and whatever the hell. So
100%.
As long as you're not just sitting there in that hole, and you're actively working to,
get yourself out of it,
you probably feel better, even though nothing's changed.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's good advice, I think.
All right. Joe Hersky says, guys, Heath,
Hersky.
It was Memorial Day yesterday.
It was.
I'd like to know this too. How does Heath go about grilling barbecue for the summer holidays? What's your strategy? You got a barbecue? Are you a barbecue guy?
I love to grill. I love grilling.
Tell me about it.
Brother, I'm a cooker. Like in this house, like being real, she can cook. She's a good cook. She don't ever get the chance to, because I actually like to cook. I love manning a grill. I love putting the stuff on the stove, like baking. I'm not into it. But grilling, exactly. I'm not into baking. No. Too many numbers and too much stuff to do, 100%. Man. I'll mess it.
Let me just, sprinkle some shit on.
Dude, you're done, But no, I am I don't want to say amazing, but all my friends and family says, damn, Heath, you can make a damn good steak. And I'm like, damn right I can. I've been doing it for years. I'll put my steak on the line with damn Morton's if you want me to.
All right. I'd love to have one someday.
Dude, and you will. I promise you will. All right. But no, I love manning the grill. Bad thing about it, this Memorial Day, I didn't do shit, bro. Like, one of our best buddies down the street, man, they always do a shrimp boil, to where it's, the shrimp, the veggies, the potatoes, all that stuff. They dump it on the table and eat it up,
Yeah.
Brother, I got home from after this loop. I went straight to pick up my girls, brought them home. We chilled for a minute. They got on their little motorcycles, rode to my friend's house, and I passed out for about 3 hours until the NBA game came on and started watching it.
Oh, man.
I did nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And I'm just like, dang, like, I'm either getting older and I can't keep up, or I'm just getting older and I can't keep up.
Hey, I missed a lot yesterday too. I got home at like 2:00 and I was laying down. But even just, just being home, it feels so good.
It does. But
okay, let's say it's a normal day. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the process with that steak?
Brother, that steak, you have to get filet, of course, and I usually go to
yep.
Oh, yeah. And I usually go to my place, Publix. That's my favorite grocery store. Or I go down to this place called the Peach Stand. And it's like the like the surrounding areas of strawberries and, whatever jams and produce and all this stuff from like, all around our area. And man, they got some great meat. Like the butcher's back there is amazing. So I usually go there first, get it, season the steak and everything and let it set. Always
what do you season with?
Well, I like the Montreal grill, the seasoning.
Canadian rub is great.
Yes.
Okay.
I use that. Of course, garlic salt. I got to have my garlic salt, and then sometimes when I'm in there, I'll either like Steph always likes blue cheese on hers. So I'm always having to put the blue cheese crumble on top of hers and then like torch it so it's crispy a little bit.
Holy crap. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, brother, I love it.
Okay.
But it's like, all that stuff. But then you always got to have friends over. You got to set up cornhole outside. You got to set up, probably water guns for the kids and stuff. Because hell, it's Memorial Day. Have a blast. Yeah. I usually have water slide too outside, like the little tarp thing, so they can have some fun. That type deal.
That's cool.
Just a fun day. Night, usually let off some fireworks. Not too many like July 4th, but enough to where people's like, damn, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
That's usually how my Memorial Days go. Yesterday was nowhere near that. So. But yeah, it's always a fun time. Yeah, true. But then again, I feel like 4th of July is pretty much my Memorial Days too, because I kind of do the same shit, Right.
Yes.
But yeah.
4th of July this year on a Tuesday.
Dude, I know.
That's annoying.
It is annoying. It really is.
Medium or what? Medium rare?
Oh, of course, medium. No, okay. I like mine just medium, a little bit of pink in the middle, not too bloody, but not too, burnt. That nice balance,
100%, because it does cooks a little after you put it on the plate too. So
100%, yeah, it's still steaming.
Yeah. All right, Heath, we talked about the legends. Guys. I would love you to give some feedback in the comments below on
please.
Patreon.
Please,
we'll read them on the show next month, guys. We're gonna give away. By the way, I owe you a couple bucks.
For what?
I forgot that. So we had you sign those 8x10s.
Yeah.
Right. I forgot we said we were going to give them away on the show. So I started selling them on Whatnot, and I thought we would split it.
Yeah. Okay.
So we sold a couple. So I owe you a couple bucks. So we'll figure that out. But I do have a couple left. It's a signed 8x10 by the two of us. Heath's Happy Hour signed 8x10. We'll give that away.
Damn right we will.
Next month. I'll follow along in the group or on Patreon. We'll figure out maybe some sort of contest or something like that. So we'll have a giveaway next month. But
hey, I want them to send in videos.
Okay.
And we can post videos, and whichever makes me laugh the most gets a prize.
Okay. Guys, I'll put a thread up in the Facebook group. You can submit a video. If it makes Heath laugh the most, you'll get an 8x10. And you know what? Because it's so involved, I'll throw in some major merch too.
We'll and I'll throw in a signed new card that I got from the major merch.
Boom.
Some gifts, some
and then
fixins.
Also write down some of the stuff you'd like Heath to talk about. I mean,
please do.
We'll get to the Nexus someday, and there's a lot of awesome career stuff. And
man, I was in 9 different stables.
True.
It's too much shit, man.
Well, we did talk about Harry Potter. We still got to talk about Marvel sometime too.
Oh yes, dude, I've ruined my girls, man. I'm telling you. No, get this. When COVID hit, we went on the internet and watched which is the order of all the Marvel movies, and we put them in order all the way to the end. Once we got to Infinity Wars and Endgame, I wished I never let them watch it, man.
Oh, they were crying?
Oh, I cried. We all cried.
Oh my God, yes.
But they were crying so hard to where I'm just like, it's okay. Stop crying. There's another movie. I'm just telling you right now, they might come back. But
then it was even sadder in Endgame.
Dude, I know. It was like a big comeback, and then Black Widow and Iron Man had to save the world. And it's like, and they sacrificed themselves. And I'm just like, oh, I want to cry now.
Up on it? Like, are you caught up? Have you seen the new Ant-Man or?
No, not yet. But we definitely going to. We're already hooked, and the girls are loving it. So we're doing the Star Wars stuff, too. That's on Disney.
Yep.
Been watching some of that because they're into that. They love. Is it Raya, the Star Wars chick?
Ray.
Okay, yeah, they love her. They're just cool. I'm like, yeah, she's a pretty badass,
Yeah.
So
all right.
But yeah,
well, we got a lot to talk about. So whatever you guys would like to hear, comment below, and we'll get to it. But Heath, take us away, baby.
Oh, baby. That's just what I always start with, guys. You know this. But thank you for listening. Always a big thank you for listening. And I hope you guys enjoy it. But like we said, give feedback, give some more questions, talk to us. I'll give you the best answers I can. But yes, thank you. And you better damn hit my music right now. Play some damn pyro or hit some damn pyro. Yeah, I'm saying. All right, everybody. See you at volume 6.